Guys, I can't believe I'm making this video again, like I did back in October and November when we talked about scalpers with Xbox and PlayStation, and obviously graphics cards for PCs. And obviously, again, the scalpers have struck again. We're going to be talking about what happened yesterday when the restocks happened. And again, it was a complete disaster, but we're going to be talking about it here right now. And we're just going to talk about it. So grab a chair, got some popcorn as we take a look at scalpers and how the UK is actually looking to get this ban and is in motion. Take a look. If you guys are new to my Zwokey channel, or if you guys are returning and have not subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribe down below at the bottom right. Turn on notifications as well. Next to that, by the bell icon, so when I do post a video like this one, you'll get that little ring notification that Zwokey myself has posted that video. And then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And please definitely comment, but keep it positive. Please don't keep it negative. I definitely don't want to start a war here when it comes to consoles, PCs, and so forth, or people that are praising scalpers or saying that beforehand that us gamers should have got to it faster when we can't really beat bots that these people have programs for. If you guys don't know what scalpers are, obviously these scalpers swoop in and pretty much grab as many consoles as they possibly can. If it could be 2 to almost 10, if not 20 consoles at a time, using programs, bots as you will, to scoop them up and then buy them and then sell them for almost triple, double, triple, and now quadruple. Looking at eBay yesterday, I've been looking at eBay in the past few months, obviously since the first release of the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, and obviously we definitely did see scalpers $1,000, $1,200, $1,400, and then eventually gradually down in November, December, January, February, and March, finally started to see them go down a little bit because we started seeing more consoles coming to families and gamers that actually bought them themselves rather than people scalping for them. So the price of a console was actually like $650. Yes, it's still $650, and it's not the $500 or the $499 that was originally promised by these companies like Sony and Microsoft, but it got down there. And then just yesterday, thankfully, a couple of people that did get them, which people that come in my chat, finally said, Zwokey, I got an Xbox. I got a PlayStation 5. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I was so happy that they actually got one. But when I saw they sold out within seconds again, and then you go to eBay, right now, I'll pop it up here for you. So looking at these prices still, this one I actually looked at right here, and it's still, or this was created 2 days ago. And this person keeps selling these consoles over and over and over again. I don't know how many consoles this guy has, but one, he has 1446 product ratings. He does sell other things as well, but most of the time it is the consoles. The PlayStations, I mean, are ridiculous. Even looking at this one right here, when I pop it up here for you guys, I mean, $800, $500. I mean, that's a bidding one. $800 still, it's high up there when it just finally hit $600 about what, even not even 2 weeks ago, where you could get one, and then these restocks happened yesterday at Target, Best Buy, Walmart, and stuff like that, and they went completely out of stock like that. Occasionally, I've had a couple buddies of mine that, one of my buddies that I play Warzone with all the time, finally got an Xbox a couple weeks ago. Just sheer luck, his Microsoft app told him that they had not a few consoles left, and he got one finally. So, but still, within seconds, these people are buying these with those stupid bot programs, which is ridiculous. And not even that, but like these these graphics cards, the NVIDIA graphics cards, the RTX, was it 370 or the 360, or even my graphics card. I have the graphics card, the RTX 2060 extra, or the XC Ultra Black. It's a funny term, but that one alone I bought for $450 just $450. That card is now going for almost $1,200 to $1,300 because people are grabbing these graphics cards and using them to mine currency or Bitcoin or crypto coins or cryptocurrency to get money. And then they use the crap out of them, and then they'll sell them for dirt cheap because they max the crap out of them. Same thing with Xbox. If you go to the Xbox and the PlayStation, if you went to the actual marketplace right now, people are selling all their PlayStations and Xboxes for used for $600 to $700. There's a couple of people that are honest about it and they do $400 or $450. But still, you can buy a brand new one for $499 at the stores for $499. But yet, the people are scalping still all over the country, all over the world. And yet, people that are selling their used consoles because they either don't play them anymore or the hype wasn't as much as they thought it would be, are selling them for almost the same price as a new one, which is ridiculous. Obviously these scalpers have to be stopped. I've told you guys in the last episodes and the last videos that I've had, hashtag stop or scalpers must be stopped. I want to keep the hashtag going. So make sure that you guys comment down below, hashtag scalpers must be stopped, because UK is getting ready to do that. I'm going to read you for verbatim what they've stated here. Obviously, in the late 2020, UK's discussed an early day motion to look into a scalping ban, as well as an outlawing on bots for purchasing game consoles, computers, sneakers, because people are buying Nike shoes and stuff to that degree. The efforts was spearheaded by Douglas, chairman of the MP. After amusing 35 signatures from this this signature signing, the future looks bright. He indicates that IGN that he and other MPs are looking into a present bill on Parliament so that we can further explore legislative options to protect consumers from the unfair practice and being price gouged. Chairman's move will be viewed as more of an escalation to keep the bill in the government's eye. He expresses the first catching wind of the issue when he was contacted personally by the Constitution in that region. He received complaints about being unable to pick up Christmas gifts like PS5s, Xboxes, computers, PCs, and graphics cards. On investigation, we uncovered more details of unsculptured practices of scalping by automated bots to buy bulk, if not 20, 50 to 100 pieces in that inventory at a time. Buying these goods and selling them out at an inflated price, if not double, triple, or quadruple the amount asked. There is no movement at this time, but looking to expect for the bill to be pushed in 2021. The UK is at least working towards the solution to keep the problem from plaguing in the future for buyers who would just like to spend their hard-earned money on a product they deserve. If protective measures on legislative are put into place, it's quite possible that we could see the same thing in the US in 2022. It doesn't appear that anything federal legislation is in the work at this time. At the moment, 15 states have laws in place now that restrict scalping with infraction ranging from misdemeanors with penalties up to a year in prison. So apparently 15 states are in works to do so, but it's a misdemeanor. It's no. If you can be put in prison for years for having marijuana usage or having consumption or even the attempt to distribute that product, what's the same here? I mean, yeah, it's not a drug, but they're scalping on people's money in order to benefit themselves. But us, like me, other gamers out there, PC gamers, console gamers, Nike shoes or any type of shoes out there that people want to have just to earn because that's their hard-earned money, can't do so because they're spending triple the amount on that console, like I've talked in other videos before. At least the UK and US are trying to do something about it. Hopefully we'll start seeing more in 2021, 2022 we'll finally start seeing, because obviously there's a year, or I won't say a price gap. There is a year gap between 5-6 years with the next console. So hopefully we won't see a next console until at least 2026, 2027, because for one, I can't keep up buying. I mean, I can, but every single 5-6 years we have to buy the new console. Because these consoles don't have the life expand that Nintendo 64 has, or Sega Genesis. I still have a Nintendo 64 that came out how long ago, and it still works to this day. Some of these Xboxes won't last 2 to 3 years. One, because people keep them on for some reason, I don't know why, or they just use the crap out of it, and these consoles only last for 3 to 4, if that. That's why they only have a year warranty on them. But if you're going to do that, if it lasts for 2 years and you got to buy another one, that's more chump change that people don't have as well. So scalping is just getting worse, because they're going to scalp us again in the future. That's why hopefully UK, United States, and more countries will put this in motion to make sure that scalping and these bot programs like won't work with Walmart, Best Buy, GameStop, Amazon. They won't be able to work in those software or those companies, because software knows that they're bots. That's why you have to click that little thing that says I am not a robot, or I am a robot, because it wants to make sure that this person that's going on the computer is an actual person and not a robot. So hopefully that will happen in the future and stop these scalpers as well. Hopefully the graphics card will be able to be changed as well. And you can't buy 10 graphics cards at a time and then either use them and abuse them to the point where they don't even work anymore, and then sell them for dirt cheap, and then say, or not sell them for dirt cheap, but say that it's slightly used, and then price gouge it, and then you use the crap out of it and then sell it for almost the same price. I mean, it's getting ridiculous. But also, I wanted to also say the console, or with the sales, I want to say, we've obviously seen the sales of how much we've been selling. So if we look at it this way, I've looked at the recent sales, as you will, with the prior sales of the Xbox 360, Xbox One, the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation 4, stuff like that. You can see where they could have predicted this to make sure there was a good amount of Xboxes and PlayStations consoles for the consumers. And looking at these numbers, I'm just in an awe. So you obviously can see that Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One. I don't know why they put 3DS and Vita down there, but you can see the sales from the past in that year. Okay? Usually within the first 3 to 4, 5, 6 months, it's very high up there for want, because it's the new system. Obviously, roughly, this is where we see these. People are still buying PS4s, which is... But looking at the PS5 and Xbox Series X, this is just for America. You're telling me we only roughly sold just under 7 million consoles? The population of the United States is 320 million. And you're telling me there was only this amount at opening? These numbers have very much not changed. I think PS5 has just hit 5 million, and now Xbox Series X has just hit 3 million. Yes, I don't want to hear PlayStation sold more, Xboxes, crap. That's not what I'm here for. Just under 10 million consoles have been sold. You see where I'm getting at? 10 million for 320 million people in the United States. Yes, not everybody games, but you can't tell me only 10 million in the United States during a pandemic can get consoles. That means something. They could have predicted this, obviously, within the past, seeing the 2017, 2018, 2019. Seeing these numbers, obviously, PS4 sold 20 million. Xbox sold 7. Yes, I'm going to hear PS4 is better, Sony's better, Xbox and Microsoft is crap. Yes, they have exclusives. Yes, this and yes, that. I don't care about that. I'm talking about the scalpers and what the companies at Sony and Microsoft could have predicted to make sure that this never happened and that there was consoles or enough consoles to fill more seat or more, how do they want to say it, more chairs to fit more butts. And there wasn't that. You can see the numbers here looking at the past. I mean, 2017, they sold 7 million. They could have made maybe 5 million Xboxes. 2018, they still could have made 5 million. 2019, still 5 million. They could have predicted this. 5 million Xboxes could have been made. And then they could have made, I'd say, 6,000 to 7,000 PS5s just to be on the safe side for that. I mean, yeah, they're going to sell double within that year, but it could have been predicted. Yes, there was a pandemic, but they were making these things way before the pandemic even started. Designed, created, made, started producing, and production. Things could have been changed. And I'm hoping this is going to be my last video on scalping. And hopefully in the future, we won't see scalping much anymore or very, very little. So comment down below what you guys think about this whole scalping thing. Do you guys agree? Also, these scalpers are actually making it sound like they're the victims. Like, oh, we need money. We're poor. We can't afford. And there's many jobs out there. I've seen help wanted signs everywhere. Yes, things are hard times. I understand that. But scalping is not the answer. You're ripping off other people that are working hard as well. Everybody works hard, should too as well, and scalping is not doing it. And playing the victim card, I've seen a lot of articles and stuff that said scalpers are complaining that media is making them look bad. No, you're making yourself look bad by buying these consoles and selling them for triple, quadruple the amount to real gamers and real consumers that want to just enjoy the game and the consoles and content. So you're not the victim. I'm just saying that now. But like I said, comment down below what you guys think about scalpers. Again, hashtag scalpers must be stopped. Hopefully we'll see them stopped in 2021, if not 2022, all over the United States, all over UK, and the world itself. So again, hashtag scalpers must be stopped, and we'll see you guys in the next video. So keep it real, keep it safe, and as always, keep nerding on, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace!